We met up with the British forces near Mchili. They were tired but friendly. They had their tea and their porters to make them feel at home. But the war was already taking its toll. Water and food were running low, and the desert was as much their enemy as the Germans were. The British knew Rommel. He made them nervous. It didn't take long for me to understand why.
Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia, and welcome back to another episode of our Company of Heroes 3 as we continue with our North African operation here with the second campaign battle, which takes place at Mchili. So last time we took Ajabaya, which was historically quite easy to take as they had very few British defenders. They were pulling back to more defensible points at Benghazi and the port at Derna. But instead of approaching those locations down the only highway or tarmac road that was in Libya, we have Rommel taking the desert. So he spread out his 5th Infantry Division, very light unit, motorized, but very few tanks, moving them through the desert, spreading them out, and eventually reaching the city of Mchili, which was being defended by a division of Indian troops. I believe the 3rd Mobile Indian Division, and they defended the city really well. They held the German forces for 3 days, which is a lot better than what every other location on this map could say, because they took Ajabaya, I believe, in April 1st, April 2nd, and then by the 7th, Derna would fall. So this entire track took less than a week, and 3 of those days were spent in Mchili. So a very fierce defense being put up here. The game is going to portray this battle a bit differently as they want to showcase some of the armor units. So we actually will get our first Tiger tank, which is a very powerful, heavily armored tank that we'll be using. Historically speaking, Rommel didn't have his tank units ready, and the British were saving most of their armor, and their armor that were still in Libya were very bad. I believe they had 3 units of armor. 1 mostly made up of Crusader tanks, which are these really lightly powered gun, I think 2-pounder, 40mm guns. Very fast tank, maneuverable, but not really going to stand up much to the German anti-tank and their Panzer IIIs. And then we have a whole division of captured Italian tank, which is completely worthless. And we have some Matilda, I think M9, M11s that were leftovers. The ones that worked really well were shipped off to the Balkans, and the ones that didn't really work well were left in Libya, so they were breaking down on the way to the retreat. So there weren't much armor to speak of, and the Germans didn't really get their 15th Panzer Division shipped into Libya at this point. They were arriving in May. So what little tank he had, he supplemented with a lot of anti-tank guns. There were a lot of 88mm anti-tank guns in the German army, and they were basically spread out in these kill grounds. All right, they're spread out around this area, and then the few the Panzer tanks or maybe some mobile infantry would lure the enemy armor into this kill zone, and the anti-tank gun would shred the armor. And that's pretty much how Rommel would fight these battles. And he's not very good at taking fortified positions. That's one of the weaknesses that they will run into at Tobruk, which is right here. I think Tobruk pretty much turned the battle around for North Africa, even though everywhere else would fall, as this maneuver to cut through the desert will basically force Benghazi to be abandoned. They didn't want to get cut off, so they would all retreat down, and the maneuvering also cut off the command of the British Army. The 2 highest command, actually 3 highest command, we have Nimi, who's the commander of the British forces. We have O'Connor, who has been recalled to be his advisor. He's the one who led Operation Compass to push the Italians back in the first place, as well as the 3rd in command, whose name escapes me right now. They're all captured on the retreat because they were cut off by German forces. And that was a huge loss, obviously leading to a change of commands, and the British were really slow at this, and the new commanders coming on also had all sorts of problems. And the key point being portrayed by this mission here is the lack of supply, as Rommel was running out of oil all the time. He needed about 1,500 tons of supplies every day to keep his army moving. and the most he ever got throughout this campaign was about 1,000 tons. He constantly relied on taking fuel from the enemy or driving trucks back himself to pick up canister of oil to keep his army moving. It was a nightmare for logistics, and he didn't really care that much about logistics. He just wanted to push and seize any advantage he can get.
Gentlemen, as we all know, supplies have been scarce. To make matters worse, the British have deployed armored units to guard the fastest route to our supply lines. The way I see it, we either sit and wait for weeks while our supplies take the long way around them in the desert heat, or we strike now, take the lines back and go to bed well fed. Yes, we are outnumbered, and yes, we'll have few reinforcements, but the enemy is no match for our panzers, or our appetite. Push forward and destroy the enemy armor. Salvage and recover what we need to secure victory and the path to our supplies. I know we are all running on fumes, but I am taking the lead on this myself. Follow me. Let us end this fast.
Alrighty, so we now have a Tiger Heavy tank. This thing is a monster. Front armor 360, side armor 252. For comparison, the rear armor is 96. We take a look at the Panzer III we've been using in the last mission. Front armor is only 130, side armor is 90. So the rear armor on the Tiger is more than the side armor on the Panzer III, and the front armor is about 3 times as thick. So this thing is our command tank. We can think of Rommel sitting inside, even though Rommel will probably be in more of a Jeep, historically speaking. Funny thing about the desert not being traversable, the Italian troops saw the desert, were like, that's not possible. Then Rommel drove off with a Jeep for 20 kilometers just to prove a point. It's possible. So we have ourselves our HQ here. We have a couple choice of units. We have the Kreuzschützen, which means protected by motorcycle. German words being pushed together. I think it's Kreuzschützen Truppen, troops protected by motorcycle, or motorcycle team here. They're ultralight vehicles armed with a machine gun. They only count as 3 population, so pretty cheap to grab. Cost 200 manpower to produce. We're going to get one. We're going to use this as our recon unit. And then we're going to grab a 250 light carrier, which also comes with a light machine gun, can help us transport infantry and protect them and also heal them. That would add 5 more to our populations. We're sitting at 61 right now, leaving us with 9 that we can use for perhaps some infantry to support our unit. We have ourselves a recovery half truck, which now has the added ability to salvage wrecked vehicles for fuel. Fuel is a resource that we can use to produce in the game, not really to run our tanks. The tanks in the game run forever. We have a tank destroyer. This is an anti-tank gun being mounted on sort of a half track. It's lightly armored, I believe, 50, 25, 10. So this is sort of our trap vehicle. We set them up in positions. We lure the enemy armor into those positions, and then we destroy them. But honestly, because we're given a Tiger Heavy tank, we can probably just run over the enemy with this. There's a couple things we can do to it. We can upgrade the turret on the top to carry a machine gun to help us with infantry, as currently we only have a pretty powerful turret to fire at them. So we'll do that, since this will be sort of our main pushing unit, since we have so much armor with it. We can also give it sort of a time boost of speed, rate of fire, and make it harder to hit when active. Just overdrive, basically. Very powerful vehicle. We have our Panzer IIIs, which can also get the machine gun upgrade. I think we will get it. Munitions, I think, are spent for things like bombing or overwatch of 2 Stuka bombers to take out enemy vehicles. Other things like Panzer Storm, which gives our vehicle immunity to engine critical when active, and also gives them increased speed and other things like artillery cover and so on. We're going to spend that on our tanks, and we'll use our tanks well. We're in tactical pause. We haven't been really using this much. And I think we're probably going to stay away from using it.
To store our supplies, we must hunt down all enemy armored units, but also protect our own. Remember, we cannot afford heavy losses. No use to supplies if we have nothing left to replenish. If my command tank is compromised, we will be forced to withdraw. Meaning no supper tonight.
Civilians. There's a couple smoke canister on the ground. What do we have? We have some Panzer Grenadiers. We have our little recon unit. Super fast. We're gonna push our tank up using the edge of the map to our advantage. Abandoned vehicles can be salvaged for fuel now. And just infantry just has no chance against our tank. Are they the only thing here though? We killed that guy. Our machine gun on the top. Machine gun on the top over there. Alright, this is our 250 light carrier. Let's bring some infantry over. There's extra vision on this scouting unit, which is obviously very useful. We're going to try to capture this point. Only infantry can capture. We'll basically, yeah, push the tank up. We'll assist, we'll scout, basically provide vision for the tank to tear things apart. In case we get approached from over here, we'll guard this side with these two. We'll move them up to capture. Actually, we're going to use that to grab ourselves some fuel. Infantry carried in. We can use this to capture. The infantry inside can capture while sitting safe inside this vehicle. And they can fire, and there's a machine gun on the vehicle as well. Our repair truck will get out. Our repair truck can also, you know, salvage the... Ooh. What hit us? A mine? Well, come fix it. Either artillery hit us or there were mines right there. Alright, let's go scout a little. Did something hit us or... Ooh, there's a tank. Back, 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 back. Alright, we can fix that. We can fix that. Alright, we're gonna set up. Seems like nothing's coming from over here. Our rear is being exposed, but we're twisting that right now. I guess we'll be holding here for a bit. They're smoking on that side. Alright, I'm fine. Let's capture. We'll have combined arm behind them. They're full health, but they're not. Pop out. I believe they can heal. Although I think we do need to reinforce.
Panzer pioneers have taken the location.
Plenty of ground to cover.
Light vehicle ready. Vehicle advancing on your coordinates.
Can we reinforce here?
What do you need?
No.
Everything in order?
Can we reinforce? We can reinforce back. Okay, let me just give them a ride.
Driver, got any water?
250 standing by. Moving with haste. Hold tight.
All right.
Get us out of here!
Command us!
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Hold on. Back to base.
We need Christian. Confirm heading.
We're gonna go heal him.
Looks bumpy up ahead.
We'll still scout with this.
Panzer pioneers standing by.
We have a heading.
All right, we're gonna start salvaging these. That's a Crusader tank, lightly armored. We could
Enemy patrol!
salvage it to be one of ours, but I don't think we need it.
Receiving you!
And that's
Down tool!
Marauder.
It's down!
No, a Humber. Okay,
Loud and grab your gear!
we're just gonna grab more fuel.
Ready for orders. Driver, stay alert out there.
Here we go. Now we can recover our units.
Gentlemen, welcome to the front.
Fueled and ready. Vehicle advancing on
Come
your
on
coordinates.
back.
Stay alert out there.
Alright, we're gonna flank around this position. Move them back, move them back.
The war effort needs us!
Moving with haste. Hold tight. We have coordinates.
This is really an anti-tank weapon. Not very good against infantry. Alright, we're gonna use our command tank to do most of the damage here. Can we get some vision? There we go. We're just here for vision.
We're engaged! Infantry!
Ooh, enemy armor. Back up, back up, back up. Alright, we're gonna start pushing them up.
250, driver. Back it, Go back to We're getting closer.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
I know.
Alright, gonna have to move our light vehicles back a little. Drive our command tanks up. Where's your infantry? Wait, where's the infantry inside of... You guys didn't get a ride? Alright, come capture this. We can probably push it up to here. And then we'll cover him in case there's enemy armor. Where's our repair vehicle? There we go. It's okay. No one can scratch this thing. It's really not fair. Alright, go back a little. This is not your fight.
Performing well. Advance.
I'm gonna go repair this.
We need work and we need leave.
They're capturing.
We need work and we need leave.
Thing, eh?
What'll it be? Munitions and fuel check on that wreck.
Have the
Get to it.
Alright, capture the gun on the ground. We're fine, no one can really touch us. This is probably open to capture. We're gonna take things a little slow.
We have a heading.
You need a vehicle moving.
We're gonna flank those infantry here with the vehicle there.
Utility vehicle here.
Fix that little vehicle there. What's this gun? Anti-tank rifle, we'll take that. No one salvage that.
Recovery vehicle!
Okay, you guys first get us that fuel. Ooh, there's more than one. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. This is not good. No.
The transport.
We could save this thing actually. Abandoned weapon. Okay, go, go, go. Grab the gun. We're gonna actually restore this thing. We're gonna push this up. Ooh, mines.
Grab your gear. We're heading out.
Okay, we could upgrade these to remove hazards.
We can use it. We take it.
Alright, finally kill that guy. They have mines, then I'm gonna fix that. Alright, we'll be fine.
Initiate repairs.
About the mines though. We have max supply. Let's produce a couple more of these fast motorcycles just to run through the mines if we have that issue. Munition points. Can we fix this thing? Yeah, their poor infantry just walking through a very bad zone.
Get move. We got the team. Motion, boys. Maybe we get some leave at last.
Ratschützen on the field.
No excuses.
Are they mines here? Alright, we're in it.
On the field.
Ooh, anti-tank weapon. Okay, can we reverse? That way we have our front armor. No, keep reversing, keep reversing.
Get us out of here! Engines running. Driver, ahead, the
Force is finest here.
Okay, you're the one who should be able to detect minesweep. No, enable. Any mines? Any mines?
Tooled up and moving. Boys, we have movement orders. Taking enemy territory. Securing resources.
Panzer 3 is eager to move. We have a heading. Let's move. Eager reporting. These rounds will fire themselves. We're moving. Ocho, back in your seat.
Capture point. Confirmed.
Alright, our light vehicles are here. I think that's everything we have.
We've laid claim
I'm gonna take another engineering squad.
Shit! Anti-tank fire!
Rear hit.
Eye on the approach.
Get out of vision.
Don't wait for permission.
Yes, sir.
Fix that. So we have pretty fierce resistance on both sides. Can we fix that? And can you please come over here and heal this thing?
We have coordinates. Get us
Heal these guys.
here's the wait order. Make it quick.
Moving.
Frontline Panzer
We're gonna try to flank. Oh, the artillery's dead. Ooh. Good vision. Good vision. Back. We're gonna come take care of that.
Let's go find some trouble.
Anti-infantry. Don't let them retake control of the artillery. It's okay, we got them. That's our minesweeper. Where's our new unit? There they are. Take that. Alright, they're fixed. I'm gonna put these two here. Drive these up. We're gonna try to capture this point first.
Ready.
Bring them with you.
With me. We've done this the thousand times.
Tiger confirms move order.
There should be a defense here. Oh, first let's punch through that armor. They have 4 more vehicles left. Alright.
Coming.
Alright, we got control of this. Stack them here.
Take the gun. You help him.
Get in gear.
You have
We have a heading.
Grab your gear. We're
There's a
heading
tank over there.
Waiting on you.
We'll see if we can flank that by ourselves. Might be a little dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh, he might not make it back. He might not make it back.
They're behind us. These rounds will driver.
We need starting repair.
Enemy fire.
We hear you.
That's okay, it's okay. They're being drawn to a bad spot.
The Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal now.
Fuels and ready.
You have problems.
Fix that. Fix that. We're getting pounded by a thing we can't see. Alright.
On the fire. Climb in, man. We ride it.
Alright, we're good. Back a little.
Grenadier standing by.
We just need to charge up into that anti-tank gun.
On the double, eh?
We'll just flank it.
Control fire!
You had a lucky escape.
Go ahead. Fucking no! Go! That was close. Grab that engine! Come on to us! And advance
Grab it.
attack. Take it! What do you need? We hear you!
Panzer pioneers standing by. Pioneers will secure the location.
Alright. Let's get the repair vehicles. We don't have to approach from over here. We can approach from over here.
Into the action, I hope. Watch what it be. Panzer is moving. We're moving. Ocho, back in your Tiger confirms move order.
Orders. Grab your gear. We're heading out. Axis finest here.
Looks bumpy up ahead.
Alright, we capture that. I don't think we need any fuel though.
Utility vehicle is
Alright,
starting
get this fixed.
You'll find some trouble. What do you need? We'll get it fixed. Right, boys? Ready on your word. Repairs complete. Ready on your word. Repair that damage.
Panzer, driver, throttle up.
Alright, we're gonna flank from this side.
These drones will fire themselves.
Set up our guns here.
moving with haste.
Ready. Willing and ever heading. Men,
Good
with
job,
me.
we're patient. Coordinates received, Commandant.
Ready for
We have
beginning
coordinates.
rudimentary
Get
repair.
us moving.
Wait, can we not? We can haul this thing, right?
Fuel standing by.
Wait, it's not heavy weapon. We can't move it, can we? Oh, we can only turn it. We cannot move.
Ready for orders.
Driver,
Isn't this a Huh.
go, get us there.
Eager to get started. The boys should come see the farm when we are done. Plenty of work, pays well.
Feels like we can't do much with this.
Crew, eager to dig in.
Can I use this to haul it?
Standing, we can fix that.
Yeah, this will hold you for a
I'm confused about that one. Alright. This can move. And
looking like a sweet deal now, huh? Confirmed.
let's see. Right, the armor's there.
Sergeants and these orders.
My crew are ready.
We're moving into the action tank. Get this Panzer moving. Tiger tank on
The Matilda.
Let them try.
Kill the machine gun.
Put them out of their misery. Fucking move. Put your back
Oh, they have an anti-tank.
that entry crew.
I'm gonna charge the infantry up.
Crew, pay attention. Me driver. Relocating.
One of our units has been slain.
Commandant, the wire! We have been
Oh, they have a vehicle.
Quick march! Right!
We lost another one of our
Put that sweet power
little vehicle.
Nothing can
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Turn that way.
Why don't you like need the target? Heavy Panzer. Fuel to push forward with haste. Orders to get this Panzer rolling.
Alright, we need to fix our command tank.
What do you need?
Military must be under our control.
The enemy armor has been reduced to scrap. Excellent work, Afrika Korps. Our Panthers will be filled tonight.
So just taking out 12 armored vehicles.
Rommel pushed us
Oh.
back towards Gazala. Time and time again, we were caught out by his aggression. His unpredictable maneuvers left us scrambling to survive as the German flak guns devastated our lines and our morale. The British lost men. I lost friends. The Air Force brought some respite, but news from Benghazi left me wondering exactly who I was fighting alongside.
إبا سبوقين طلفوحتين لم تتغسى كيسو دراينا كرا فرسيسين لايني دلحونا ورقص نيتك ينا نهون كان للمان ريحة داسنا أدور يتين يكان ولا نين نسلة يتلفحتين دي كان فلاح النروي كان يد إنا وحقوس دور لحسار إكامح تبدي دي تايمرد تنا شما إسرائيل هتاري إكانيين ولا أنت يوم زفوسينو دينا إي أدقو ترك صوتح قرب انت الفلتين أيلح أترقق اسقف لحبد انت الفحتين ونفوحس برا أن تمسكا إدمن تياماد تجميد نه ولا ني دركرا إجمزمن إتنسقف آري ردزدح الجزة تنائنا تمسكين جنوين الإنجليز ولاني لحسبي نو كان إمودا كلنه كما تحفهم ورود زيك استجمي عيبا تنياغي تنوفيناك أركم تريح سليمة.
Alrighty, so this didn't quite feel like the Blitzkrieg through the desert. We basically were given quite a powerful tank to play around with, and we were able to sort of just repair it, make it push, repair it, make it push, and get this battle done. And we didn't need to take the whole map, we just had to find 12 enemy armor and take them out. Our Panzer III, surprisingly, is the MVP here. We don't understand why, because I'm pretty sure we used the Tiger tank much more and pushed it into the front. But regardless, that was the battle, and we saw some conflicting tales at the end about the British bombing Benghazi. It was abandoned. They pulled their units back, and I guess the bombardment would be to stop the Germans from advancing past the city. War is war. It's hard to say who is morally right or morally wrong. The winner gets to decide that. But regardless, we're done with this one, and we'll be on to the next one tomorrow. So until then, bye.